Alexa, activate class. Guys, please check your audio settings, please. Guys, please check your audio settings. Today, video is not possible. Guys, please check your audio settings, please. Class content, tools. Let me create a new folder. JaCoCo. JaCoCo. What is that? JaCoCo. What's the date, guys? Yeah, today video is not possible. Only audio we have to check. June 26th, 2020. 2020. Right, boss. Okay. JaCoCo, anything is okay, guys. Right, boss. Am I audible, guys? Am I audible? It is Java-based code coverage tool, guys. Code coverage tool. Is that clear, guys? Understanding my statement, guys. It is Java-based code coverage tool. What is code coverage? Code coverage. Okay. What is code coverage? Yeah, use your chat box intelligently. Try to put relevant questions. Please stop asking other irrelevant questions. I will take irrelevant question at the end of this session. Okay, boss. What is code coverage? Shall we listen, guys? We have written the code. Who have written the code? We'll write small test cases also to check whether our code is functioning properly or not. Yes or no? But one question rises in your mind. Whether our test cases are really testing complete code or not. Really testing all parts of the code or not. So if you want to know, you have to depend upon code coverage tools, guys. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Everyone understanding. If you want to know, you have to depend upon code coverage tools. Again, I'm telling you, you have developed the code, you have written test cases to test the code, but still you are in dilemma whether these test cases are really testing the code for 100%, really covering the code execution for 100%. Yeah, if you want to know it, you have to go for code coverage. It's a process of, it is a process of knowing, process of knowing, how much percentage of okay, our code is participating in the execution while performing different types of automated tests. Got the point, guys? Okay, guys. Where it will be benefited. Okay, guys. Now tell me where it will be benefited. Who will be benefited with this? Understanding my statement. Developer team will be benefited. In what way developer team will be benefited, guys? Tell me. In what way developer team will be benefited? To check their unit testing. Understanding my statement, guys. Unit testing is taking place properly or not. Okay, properly or not. Next, who will be benefited? QA team will be benefited. Who will be doing? QA testing team ra babu. QA team to check QA team to check. Tell me, guys. QA team, testers team, nothing. Testers team, automated testing are happening properly or not. Understanding my statement, guys? Happening properly or not. Okay, guys. Next, release, guys. Release. Okay, release. Tell me, guys, to check whether released code. What, guys? Released code is properly tested or not. Are you understanding my statement? Everywhere this will be benefited, guys. Next, client organization. What, guys? Client organization. Yes, guys. Client organization. Understanding my statement? Dev team. Okay. Dev team code coverage. Okay. Dev team code coverage. QA team code coverage. Release code coverage will definitely give the guarantee to the client organization or not. This code is perfectly tested or not, guys. Okay. Code coverage helps client organization. Understanding my statement? Helps client organization. Okay. To be sure about quality of the code. To be sure about quality of the code. Next, guys. Where JaCoCo fits, in fact, code coverage tool. Code coverage tool fits in project life cycle. Now tell me, guys, first what happens, guys? Planning will happen, right? In the project, what will happen? First planning will be there, right? Then what will be there? Coding will be there. Coding or development will be there. What do you say, boss? Next, what will be there? What will be there? What will be there? What will be there? Acha, people are not able to join. Is it the complaint? Am I audible, guys? If I am not audible, check your side. Check your side. Check your network bandwidth. Check your network bandwidth. Okay. Give me 1 minute time. I'll ask. Yeah, guys, everyone come back. Planning, coding or development. Then what is there? Unit testing. Unit testing. Then what is there? Deployment. What happens, guys? Deployment. After that, what is there? Deployment will happen in different servers, guys. What do you say? Deployment. Here, what is there? UAT. Okay. UAT. Not before UAT. Yeah, here after unit testing, deployment will happen, guys. Okay. QA test will be there. QA will be there. Right now, boss. User acceptance test. Okay. Release will happen. Release will happen. At release side, what happened? UAT will take place, right? At release side, what will be there? UAT will take place. Okay, boss. RS. Different policies will be there, guys. Then production takes place. This is the minimum one. Then production takes place. Now listen, for planning, what will be used, guys? Jira will be used, right? For coding and development, what will be used? Okay, IDE plus Maven, Gradle, this kind of thing will be used. Okay, next one. Unit testing, what will be used? JUnit will be used, right, boss? Deployment for JUnit, Marketo, a number of things will be used, guys. Okay, for deployment, what will be used, guys? Okay, for deployment, one or other servers will be used or not. Anyhow, server will be there. Server plus, we can think about taking the support of Jenkins kind of thing. Right. Jenkins. For QA, what will be used, guys? Selenium. Okay. Selenium. Okay. For automated testing, Rababu, automated testing. QA means automated testing here. I'm talking about automated testing. Automated testing. Come on. Selenium will be used. For release, guys, one or other cloud tools, right? Cloud tools, cloud related tools, Babu. Nowadays, everything is happening in cloud environment. Understanding my statement, guys? Cloud environment only. UAT for user acceptance test also. Once again, what will come into picture? JUnit and Marketos come into picture, right? Array, unit testing happens at programmer side, UAT happens at client side. Got it? Okay. Yeah, once it is there in production, once it is the JUnit plus, sometimes Selenium also will be. Yes, boss. Now tell me, guys, at what places this code coverage can brought into picture, guys? After development, after doing unit testing, come on, I can bring, okay, code coverage into picture. Here I can do code coverage. Understanding my after development, after doing unit testing, here we can bring JaCoCo. JaCoCo or code coverage? Code coverage. Yeah, this is one place. Next, after QA, here also we can do code coverage. Understanding my statement? Here also we can go for code coverage. Code coverage 2. Next, okay, after release also, understanding my statement? After release also, JaCoCo is also one DevOps tool only, my dear. Here also code coverage can be done. Code coverage can be done. I informed admin people regarding the reach to max limit. Okay, they are working on it. Once it is ready, they will allow. Okay, guys. Tell me here. After release also code coverage happens, boss. Okay. Yet different phases of SDLC. Okay. The code coverage takes place. Code coverage takes place to just confirm. Okay. How much percentage of our application or project code is participating in the execution against different tests and test cases we execute. Understanding my statement, guys? Tests are test cases we execute. Okay, guys. Now tell me different Java-based code coverage tools, guys. Different Java-based code coverage tools. In the market, we have multiple code coverage tools, guys. Okay, JaCoCo is there. Okay, SDLC, you don't know, software development life cycle. Sandeep, without knowing SDLC, you completed engineering. Welcome to IT industry. Okay, Yamma, Eclipse Yamma, ECL Yamma. Okay, Eclipse Yamma. Next one. Okay, Eclipse Yamma. We have code. Okay. Cobertura. Uncover. N-cover. This is for .NET Babu. Remaining 3 are for okay. Cobertura. These are for Java based. These are Java. These are based on Java. Okay, guys. Now listen. Sonar cube is there, na? Sonar cube. Sonar cube is basically analysis tool. Analysis tool. Understanding my statement, guys? Analysis tool. Analysis tool which internally uses, okay, it internally uses JaCoCo for code coverage. Which internally uses JaCoCo for code coverage. That means Sonar Cube is JaCoCo ++. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. This comes under analysis tool, guys. What tool, guys? Analysis tool. What do you mean by analysis? Why it is called analysis tool? I will tell. Okay. Checks. Coding standards are followed or not. Standards are followed or not. Coding standards are followed or not. Next, checks company. Okay. Checks company rules are followed or not. Company rules are followed or not. Company rules are followed or not. Understanding my statement, guys? And okay. Okay. Now tell me, guys. Nowadays, everywhere we are. Is there any one? What is that? Vulnerability problems are there or not? Checks vulnerability. Code is vulnerable or not? Code is vulnerable or not? What do you mean by vulnerable, guys? Are using that code, is there any possibility of hacking? Is there any possibility of hacking? Understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Whether this code is safe code or not. Using this code, is there any possibility of what? Outsider entering the code or not? Hacking is possible or not? Understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Are company specific rules means what? Are every company will follow their own set of standards, Ra Babu. While taking the naming, while taking the methods, some company specific standards will be there. Got it? Super. Are for Sonar Cube also lot of alternates are there. For Sonar Cube also lot of okay. Code is weak or strong for hacking. Recently, you might have seen Log4j is not Log4j's 2.x version is not vulnerable. Vulnerability problem. You have heard that one? All of a sudden, this word has come like anything, right? What is that, guys? Using that code, there is a possibility of doing hacking. Right before 5-6 months, that has come like anything, and they are forced to release next version all of a sudden, right? Vulnerability means what? While executing code remotely or locally, there is a possibility of what, guys? People can hack it. That's the bug kind of thing. Got it? Okay. Sonar Cube is basically analysis. Basically analysis which internally uses code coverage. Understanding my statement? So please remember, SonarQube is not just code coverage tool. SonarQube is a multi-purpose tool, guys. Basically, it is analysis tool, okay, which can also do code coverage. That's why I'm not writing. That's the reason I'm not writing SonarQube over here. Everyone got the clarity, guys? Okay. Now tell me next one. Okay. JaCoCo checks what? JaCoCo checks what? ECL MI is one tool name, Ra Babu. Eclipse MI is one tool name. Checks what? It checks line is executed or not. Okay. Next. Line is executed or not. Next one is what? Method is executed or not. Branch. Branch means condition, if else condition. Branch is executed or not. If else condition, Ra Babu, branch means is executed or not. Understanding my statement? Class is executed or not. Class is executed or not. Come on. At the end, it also check package is executed or not. Package is executed or not. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. How does, come on, guys. How does JaCoCo do this work? JaCoCo do this work. How does JaCoCo do this work? This work of code coverage. Code coverage. Okay, guys. It adds JaCoCo agent. What, guys? JaCoCo agent, which is also called Java agent, to JVM. Okay, JVM. And this agent, everyone please concentrate. This agent takes given dot class files of the application or project. Okay, application or project. That means jar or var files. Understanding my statement? Okay, guys. Performs dynamic instrumentation. What, guys? Dynamic instrumentation. What do you mean by instrumentation? Okay, adding extra code to bytecode. Extra code to bytecode. Performs dynamic instrumentation. Are you listening my statement? It won't touch .java code, guys. It won't touch .java code. It will take the .class file, adds extra code to bytecode without touching the basic business meaning, without disturbing the basic business meaning. Understanding my point? Super, guys. That is instrumentation. Okay. Then what happens, guys? Okay. Okay. And yeah, something like Lambda API. Something like Lambda API. Lambda does not modify source code, but it will add something to .class file or not. Yeah, that's the best example to fill instrumentation. Got it? That's the best example to fill instrumentation. Okay. When and performs code coverage activities when the okay testing events are raised. Testing events are raised on the code. Testing events are raised on the code. Raised on the code and also generates the report. And also generates the report. Okay, guys. What do you mean by testing events are raised, guys? Okay. Now, what do you mean by testing events are raised? When JUnit, Selenium, and other automated test cases are executed. Automated test cases are executed. Instrumentation. Okay. Note, guys, the way Lambda API, what API? Lambda API generates the common code directly to the given Java class based on the annotations we add. Come on, guys. Annotations we add like @data, @setter, and etc. What is that, guys? Comes under bytecode instrumentation. Okay, the way Lambda API generates the common code directly to given class bytecode. Comes under bytecode instrumentation. Are you understanding my statement, guys? That is bytecode instrumentation. I have collected a small diagram, guys. Let me share with you people. How does it looks? Yeah, listen carefully, guys. This is JVM. Outer box is JVM. Come on, guys. This is JaCoCo agent. JaCoCo agent, which is kept inside the JVM. Understanding my statement? Okay. When test code is executed, some testing related events are raised, guys. JaCoCo agent is having what? JaCoCo is some listeners are there. These listeners will take the events. Okay. Then on in which code we are performing testing, it will check each line, each instruction of that code and generates the report. And simply generates the report. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear, guys? Come on. First, we kept JaCoCo agent in the JVM. That is having built-in listener. Whenever unit test code is executed, listener is there to handle the events. Rajendra, from the childhood you have heard, listeners are there to handle the events, servlet listeners, AWT swing listeners. Come on. Listeners are there to handle the events, right? Whenever event is raised, who will handle the events? Listeners. Try to bring some common sense and maturity. Right, boss? Okay. And then what happens, guys? JaCoCo agent will happily, okay, code coverage report will be generated, either in the form of HTML or in the XML form or as a CSV format or as a GUI report. Definitely report will be generated. Definitely report will be generated. Okay, guys. Now here I will add one box, guys. Okay. Test cases execution. Test cases execution. Right. Okay. This is my, in this JVM, we are having our application. JaCoCo agent is nothing but JaCoCo tool. Application.jar having multiple classes. Class 1, class 2, class 3, etc. etc. Then what happens, first of all, tell me. Okay, JaCoCo agent takes this jar file and performs what? Dynamic instrumentation whenever they are ready to execute. But when they will execute, when test case execution takes place. So that's why, what is this? First work will happen here. Yeah. Test cases execution. Okay. Here, JVM TI API receives that instruction, raises the events. JaCoCo agent listener takes those events. Come on, guys. See. And in these classes, while executing test cases, main classes also will execute or not? Main classes also will execute or not? Come on. Super, guys. First, dynamic instrumentation will happen, boss. The dynamic instrumentation. Then while executing the code, coverage will take place. First instrumentation, then coverage will take place. Understanding my statement? Without instrumentation, classes are not ready for coverage, guys. Okay, first what happens? Dynamic instrumentation. Okay. This is coverage, code coverage activity. After that, what happens? At the end, it generates the report. Understanding my point? Okay. Now, instrumentation means adding new things and keeping code ready for analysis, keeping code ready for coverage. That is called instrumentation. I already said doing something to .class file dynamically is called instrumentation. Okay, this is what, guys? F. Report generation is F. Everyone understood my statement, guys? Super. Next, what is the difference between code coverage and test coverage? Code coverage and test coverage. Are you listening my statement, guys? Okay. Code coverage and test coverage. Yes, boss. Test coverage speaks about. Okay. The percentage of test cases that are executed. The percentage of test cases that are executed. Percentage of test cases that are executed. Code coverage speaks about what is that? The number, the percentage of code that is executed. Code. When I say code, lines, methods, branches, classes, packages, and etc. Okay. Percentage of code that is executed. Through test, through what is that? Automated test. Understanding my statement, guys? Super, guys. Everything is there in .class file only, na, at the end, no doubt. Okay, I'll take a small this one, guys. This one. We have application 1.jar with 100 classes. Application 1.jar with 100 classes. Okay. Case 1. What is that? Case 1. Okay. Case 1. Okay. Now listen. Here, 50 test cases are written. What, guys? 50 test cases are written. 50 way they have test cases are written. Okay. 50 test cases are written covering 100 classes. Covering 100 classes. Are you listening my statement, guys? Come on. Okay. Case 1. Tell me, guys. 25 test cases are executed. 25 test cases are executed. Covering, okay, what is that? 50 classes. When I execute 25 test cases, let us assume only 50 classes code is executed, not all the classes code. I think everyone knows what is test case. A test case is nothing but comparing expected results with actual result, right? It's a one case where expected results will be compared with what? Actual result. Now tell me, guys, what is this? Code coverage. Okay, test coverage, how much, guys? Test coverage, how much? Out of 50 cases, how many test cases we are executing? 25%. That means what? Test coverage is 50% or not? Come on, guys. Code coverage, how much, guys? Code coverage, how much? Again, 50%. Because out of 100 classes, how many classes are executed? Out of 100 classes, how many classes are executed? 50 classes are executed. Come on. Next, case 2. Case 2. Come on, guys. Next one. 25 test cases are executed. Another 25 test cases are executed. Covering 70 classes. What is test coverage? Still 50%. What is code coverage? 70%. Got it, guys? Case 3. Case 3. 50 test cases are executed, covering 80 classes. Covering, okay. Okay, covering. I said that 50 test cases are written covering 100 classes. Fine. Okay, I will say 100 classes are covered. What is test coverage, guys? 100%. What is code coverage, guys? 100%. Are you comfortable, my dear? Got the clarity, guys? Everyone understood my statement? Okay. How to install JaCoCo? how to install JaCoCo or how to install JaCoCo. Manual process, using manual process. Using manual process. What is that? Download JaCoCo.jar file. Some version may be there. JaCoCo version.jar file. Okay, run it. Run it. This will keep, tell me guys, this will keep JaCoCo agent in JV. Agent in JV. JaCoCo agent should be there in JVM or not? Okay, not recommended. Who will use me? Not recommended. Using Maven Gradle tools. Maven Gradle build tools, guys. Using Maven Gradle build tools. Add plugins. What is that? Add plugins to form.xml. Add what? JaCoCo. Add Maven JaCoCo plugin to Maven JaCoCo plugins to plugin to palm.xml. This is Maven. Add JaCoCo plugin to JaCoCo plugin to build.gradle. This is in Gradle environment. This is in Gradle environment. And this is best. This is best. Array, anyone is developing applications manually nowadays? Is there anyone who is developing applications manually nowadays? Tell me. No, na. Everyone is developing application through what? Okay. Right, guys. Next one. Through IDE, that too by adding Maven support, right? Through IDE by adding Maven support. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Yeah. Anyone studied Maven Surefire plugin, guys? What is the difference between? I think some people studied that. Okay. What is the difference between Maven Surefire plugin? Maven Surefire plugin and JaCoCo plugin. Okay. JaCoCo plugin. Understanding my statement? Alright, to attend this tool, I already listed prerequisite. JUnit knowledge, Maven knowledge is quite required, right? Understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Tell me, guys. Surefire plugin gives info or report about current package, current project. There is no meaning for Surefire. Surefire is the name of the plugin. If someone asks me what is the meaning of Surefire, what can I say? If someone asks me what is the meaning of Java, what is the meaning of Maven, what is the meaning of Gradle, they are nouns ra naina. My great fellows, guys. Surefire plugin gives info or what? Report about current project or application. Current project or application. Listing number of packages, classes, methods, and etc. Array, whether they are executed or not, they don't bother. They just give information about it. They just give information about it. Understanding my statement? Okay. JaCoCo plugin. JaCoCo plugin gives, what is that? Code coverage report. Code coverage report. Understanding? Containing the percentage of code that is executed against automated test. So both are different now, boss. Okay, both are different or not? Surefire also generates test reports also. Test reports it generates. Which test report? JUnit test reports. Got it? Okay. JUnit test reports. Okay, guys. Yeah. One most important statement, guys. Code coverage does not perform functionality testing. This is very important. Functionality testing or functionality coverage. Project should have this functionality. Do you think code coverage will check that functionality is there or not? No. Code coverage does not perform functionality testing or functionality coverage. Whatever code you have written, okay, that code is properly executed for the test cases you have written or not. Code coverage says whether your test cases are sufficient to test your code or not. Whether you need to write more test cases or not to test your code completely. Got it? It's not going to tell that functionality is missed, this functionality is missed. It never do that work. It never do that work. Understanding my point? Functionality coverage. Code coverage does not perform functionality testing or functionality coverage. That means it does not tell. Okay, whether specific functionality is covered or not. Are you understanding my point, guys? Okay. Code coverage is always, code coverage says whether current test cases of automated testing are sufficient to test our application code or not, to test our application or project code or not. Okay, I think you understood my statement, guys. To test our application or project code or not. Convinced, my dear? Got the clarity? Everyone understood? It is not going to tell that functionality missed, this functionality missed kind of thing. Okay, code coverage does not perform functionality cover. That means it does not tell whether specific functionality is covered or not. Okay, fine, boss. So shall we get into the small example now? I think all are eagerly waiting. Very easy, boss. Very interesting. Okay, next one, note. recent Eclipse versions. Recent Eclipse versions are giving ECL Emma as the built-in plugin. Are you understanding my statement, guys? ECL Emma as the built-in plugin. Okay, guys. So shall we get into the discussion? Procedure to develop example application on code coverage. Example application on code coverage. Step number 1. Create Maven project. Create Maven project using Maven-archetype-quick-start. Maven-archetype-quick-start. File new Maven project. Say next. What is this, guys? Maven-archetype-quick-start. Archetype quick-start. 1.4 is latest. Take it. What is group ID? NIT, organization name. Artifact ID. Okay, what is this? Code coverage. I'll give the code to you people. Code coverage application 1. Code coverage application 1. com.nt. One default package it is expecting, guys. Some service class. com.nt.service. Say next. Yeah, we'll take this one, guys. This one. I think, do I need to give this procedure? Not required, it seems, right? Everyone knows how to create a project by using Eclipse, by using Maven, right? Okay, still on public demand, I will write. File menu, new Maven project. Okay, Maven project. Say next. What is that, guys? Maven project. Search for what, guys? Search for Maven-archetype-quick-start, right? Quick-start. What is that? 1.4. 1.4. Say next. Say next. What is there? Group ID, NIT, artifact. Our project name is nothing but artifact ID. Artifact ID. Code coverage application 1. Next one, default package. Default package. Remaining things you continue the default. com.nt.service. com.nt.service. Okay. Say next. Say next. Fine, guys. Step number 2. Change Java version to latest. If you don't change, also not a problem, but try to change. Okay. Change Java version to latest. What should I do for that? 1.7 is there. Make it 17. Make it 17. Come on. Perform Maven update. Perform Maven update. Got it, guys? Perform Maven update. Understood my statement, guys? Okay. in pom.xml file, tell me guys, change Java version 1.727. 18 also, 18 also you can take, not a problem. There is no need of installing. Eclipse will download dynamically. There is no need of minimum 1.5 only. To work with the JaCoCo, minimum 1.5 is enough. Okay, Java version 2 this. Next, right click on the project. Right click on the project. Tell me what is next. Right click on the project. Maven. Okay. Update dot. Okay, I think everyone knows that one. Next, step number 3. Add Maven JaCoCo plugin. Add Maven JaCoCo plugin to pom.xml. Add Maven. This code you can collect from internet, guys. You just type Maven JaCoCo plugin in the internet. You will get it. I'll show. Don't worry. Here, lot of plugins are already added now. So many plugins are already added, right? You add this plugin also. You add this plugin. Organization name of this plugin is org.jacoco. Plugin name is this. Version is this. Okay. Prepare agent. This prepare agent, what it will do, you know? Goal is prepare agent. Will inject JaCoCo agent to JVM. JaCoCo, this goal will put JaCoCo agent to JVM. Understanding my statement? Okay, guys. Now tell me what I am asking to do. When this agent should perform report generation when Maven test phase is executing. When Maven test phase is executing. That is not exclusion, that is execution, muddy fellow. Amit, read English properly, Naina. This is execution, not exclusion. Everyone getting my point, guys? This goal says keep JaCoCo agent in the JVM, underlying JVM. This ID can be anything XYZ, guys. R1 ID can be any name. Yeah, when Maven test phase is done, when Maven test phase is asking, when Maven is performing unit testing of the project, when Maven is performing unit testing of the project, I want to generate the report. I would like to generate the report. Got it, guys? Super. This plugin you have to add. Adds JaCoCo agent to J. Yeah, generates the report. Generates the report. Are you understanding my statement, guys? You can collect everything during Maven test phase. Maven test phase. Maven test phase where unit testing code executes automatically. Right, boss. Okay, what is the setup, guys? Setup. Okay. Sumit MCA, you are this much dumb. Where JVM memory, ra? JVM memory is part of the RAM only, na? Muddy fellow. Muddy fellow. Everyone look at the question in the chat box. Prepare agent adds agent to JVM memory of RAM. Definitely, na? Where JVM executes? In the JVM memory. Right, guys. Got the point, guys? Sir, someone is asking me how to collect this one from the internet. Nothing, ra, babu. Meven JaCoCo plugin. Meven JaCoCo plugin. Code. Meven JaCoCo plugin code. Anywhere, guys. Anywhere you can get it. There na, boss. This is bit raw code. Now you want to get some polished code, you click on this. And there are multiple websites offering this. There are multiple websites offering this. Don't worry about it. Yeah, there na, boss. Here, there. Exactly there, right? Got it. From any place you can get it. From any place we can get it. Okay. From Maven repository we can get it, but we will get only this information. But again, these things won't come from Maven repository. Again, you should sit and write. That's why don't depend upon Maven repository, collect from internet. You can happily collect from internet. Got it? Collect this from internet. Collect this from internet by searching for Maven JaCoCo plugin. JaCoCo plugin. Right. Array goal means task to perform. Goal means task to perform. Understanding my point? Super. Array, so many tags are there. Don't worry about the tags. Worry about the purpose. Worry about the purpose, my dear. Don't worry about the tags. Worry about the purpose. Okay. See, guys, you know that by default, what you will get? By default, you will get this JUnit now. Do I need to add JUnit manually? No. By default, you will get JUnit, right? By default, you will get the JUnit. Clear, my dear? Super. Okay. Next. Step number 4. Develop the service class having business logic in business method. Having business logic from business method. Right, boss. Okay. Come here, service is there. One default app is there. Leave it, Rababu. Leave it. Right click, guys. Right click, new class. Login service. What is that? Login service. Sorry, one small business class I am taking. Login service. Okay. What is the class name, guys? Login service. It is not responding. Wait for some time. Login service dot jar. Here I am taking one small method. What is that? String login. String username. String password. String username, string password. Right, guys. If both are empty, or a standalone application, na, if username double equal to null or username dot length double equal to 0. Either null or length double equal to 0. This is one set, guys. This is one set. Again, overall or same thing I want to do for password. Password double equal to null or what is that? Password dot length double equal to 0. Double equal to 0. Now what is that, guys? Throw new illegal argument. Throw new illegal argument exception. Invalid. Okay. Invalid inputs. Invalid inputs. Got it, guys? Okay. Now, if no brace extra, all are perfectly there, don't worry. Any extra brace? I don't think so. Empty string. Sandeep Das, please sit in core Java. We never compare content is empty or not with double equal to operator. Please, guys. Okay. Username equals ignore case Raja. And password equals ignore case Rani. Return. What is that? Valid credentials. Return valid credentials. Understanding my statement, guys? Else, I'm just hard coding some username. I have to talk with the database, but instead of that, invalid credentials. Credentials. Okay, this is my service class, guys. Understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Super. Right, boss. Copy this. This is my service class, guys. This is my login service.java. Okay. Next, step number 5. Write JUnit test cases. JUnit test cases. JUnit test cases. Right, boss. Array, we have a separate folder while writing test cases, guys. Already one sample class is there, app test.java. There, na? Yeah, you can change the name, not a problem. App test.java. App test.java. Cool, guys. One default test case has come. Here, what I'm doing is I'm taking private login service. Login service is equal to new login service. I created object for login service. Come on, guys. Created na? Okay, this is my test. Okay. Public void. Tell me. Test with valid credentials. Test with valid credentials. Come on. Payal madam, it is not Spring madam. How can I use @auto void? This much dumbed out I never expected. Did I use Spring here? Did I use Spring here? What's happening, guys? Okay, boss. At the rate test, guys, let it be. At the rate test, guys, here. What is my result? String result is equal to, tell me, string result is equal to, I'm not using Marketo, I'm just using JUnit. I'm just using JUnit. Got it? Okay. Service dot login Raja. What is this? Rani. Raja Rani. Understanding my statement? Okay. Get actual results. Get actual result. Array, when you call the business method, you will get actual results or not? Super, guys. Now tell me, guys. Now this will generate report or not? Assert equals. What, guys? Assert equal. Okay. Test one. Test one. Next, what is this? First, what, guys? First expected, then actual. Okay, expected is what? Valid credential. Try to match the spell, spaces, everything. Credentials. Okay, next, actual is what? Result. Actual is what? Result. Clear, my dear? Got it? Okay. Right now, I wantedly written only one test case, guys. Valid credentials. Yeah, is it right, guys? Okay. Make sure that both are matching. Line number 18, spell mistake. I think I corrected it. Okay, this is just logical name, guys. It can be anything. It can be anything. It is just logical name. Come on. Super, guys. Now listen. Right click. Right click. Run as JUnit. Run as JUnit. Oh, test failed, Babu. Credentials. Credentials. I think somewhere something is not matching. Credential here, right? Here gone wrong. Here gone wrong. Here I kept extra n, boss. Here I kept extra n. Fine. Okay. Java. Oh, sorry. It's not that. Right click. Run as JUnit test. Green color has come now. That means unit testing is successful. But this test case is covering how much percentage of code? That's the big question. Okay. Coverage as JUnit test. Coverage as JUnit test. Okay. Now you observe not 100%. Because of that one unit test code. Look at the main code. Look at the main code. Only 76% of the code is covered. Okay, overall application 85.7, but when it comes to class, only 76%. Okay, you just click on this code, guys. Here observe, red means not covered. Yellow means partially covered. Green means fully covered. Okay. Against your unit testing, boss, against your unit testing, whatever test case you have written, this line is covered. This line is covered for 100%. This and this covered partially. Why partially? Why partially? If this condition is true, one condition is true, do you think it will go for other condition? Right, guys? Okay. 4 of 8 branches are missed. 4 of 8 branches are missed. Here 8 instructions are there. In that one only 4 are executed. Understanding my point? Branch. Here 1 branch. Here 1 branch. If else branch is 1 branch. Right now, boss? Okay. Once again, double click on it. Oh, gone. Yeah, it's not showing. Okay, we'll run again. We'll run again. What is there? Code coverage, JUnit. Click on it. Check it out, guys. 4 of 8 branches are missed. 2 of 4 branches are missed. Are you listening my statement? And in this branch, what is executed? What instruction executed? What instruction not executed? That clear-cut information is coming or not coming up. So it is telling for your unit testing code, which part of code is executed, which part of code is not executed. Understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Okay. But are you happy with this? No. We are not happy with this. No need of worrying about whether unit testing code executed for 100% or not. You need not to worry about it because we are not here to perform code coverage on unit testing code. We are here to perform code coverage on what? Main code. Are you listening my statement? So worry about main class. Don't worry about this helper class. Okay. Now what I should do, guys? I have to improvise my unit testing code or not? Yes, boss. So what should I do? Okay, covering else block, I will write one more unit test. Test with invalid credentials. Test with invalid credential. Rani, what is the message I will get? Invalid credentials. V small letter. Test. Test. Okay. Now let's see first unit testing you do. Run as J unit. Okay, how many guys? 2 tests are there, 2 tests are successful. Code coverage is 100%. Sorry, test coverage is 100% right now. Okay, now you go for it. Coverage as J unit. Coverage as J unit. 83.3 guys. Why? This is not covered, ra. Now, this is covered, class is covered. But do you think this is covered? This illegal argument exception, that part is covered, boss? Not covered. I hope you are enjoying. That means one more null check. One more null check. One more test case you have to write. I am talking about only unit testing level. Think about testers. Think about testers. Testers also will be forced to write more and more test cases or not. As I am doing as an individual developer, but a tester should write on whole project, right? Whole project. Understanding my point? So more quality will come in the code or not? JaCoCo is there to check against test cases. Any code coverage tool will check our code execution against test cases. It won't check directly. Come on. Are you enjoying? Simple tool, but very useful tool, Babu. So it will make you better. It will make you to write better test cases, more and more test cases, right? Understanding my statement? Okay. Super guys. Now listen. Copy this, paste it. Test with no credentials. Test with no credential. That is one more thing now, boss. Yeah, this time expected illegal argument exception dot class. Okay, this time I'll try to get only actual results, that too by passing empty string. Empty string. Are you listening my statement, guys? Right click, run as J unit. 3 test cases, 100%. 100% test coverage, right? Whatever I talked in the theory, seriously reflecting over here or not? Seriously reflecting here or not? Come on. Right click, code coverage, J unit test. Hey, observe now, login service, 100% code is covered now. 100% code is covered now. Okay, sir, yellow means sir. Partially also line is executed or not? Partially also definitely covered, right? This line executing, these are definition, though don't consider. Try catch, method definition lines, they don't consider. They consider serious these lines only. Understanding my point? Okay, it tells class is executed or not. Come on, line is executed or not. partially, or whatever it is. Like this, you will become better test cases developer, better tester, better unit testing developer. Come on, guys. Otherwise, you think that I have tested code on all angles. Let the code coverage happen 100%, then decide you tested for 100% or not. Sometimes 100% not possible. At least 80 to 85% you have to achieve, Babu. 80 to 85% you have to achieve, Babu. Suppose if code coverage is not there, I would have written 1-2 test cases. I would have thought, unit testing is over. Then TL calls you. You have not tested this angle. Then you ask TL, how do you know? Worst fellow, you have not done code coverage. I have done code coverage. You have not done code coverage. I have done code coverage. Then you'll ask TL, what is code coverage? Okay, beta, come. This is code coverage. Learn and apply next time. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. Okay. TL don't give KT, yeah? If TL is good, he will give Rabu. If TL is good, he will give, no doubt. Fine, guys, write JUnit test cases. How to write JUnit test cases, guys? App test.java. App test.java. I'll share notes, everything I'll share with you. Don't worry. Okay, I think everyone understood. Everyone understood, guys. Importance of this one. Super boss. Okay. App test.java. Next, perform. Step number 5. What is this? Perform code coverage. Perform code coverage. Right click on project. Right click on project. Tell me, guys, code coverage. Code coverage. Code coverage. Okay. Code coverage. What is that, guys? Select J. See the report. See the report. Control E, guys. Some 10,000. See the report. Yeah, here is my report now, boss. Here is my report. See the report. See the report. Okay, guys. Note. We need to add more and more test cases until service classes code coverage becomes 100% or at least what is that, guys? 80 to 85%. At least 80. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Super. But now try to analyze that, guys. Okay. You try to you observe. Here say so many things. You take this line, Okay. 30%. Covered instruction 30, Missed instruction 0. Total instructions 30. You come here. Okay, here. What is this? Line counters. Method counters. Here now showing method counters. How many methods are there, guys? Login service. 2 methods are there and total methods also 2. Total methods also 2. Next one, type counters. Array, class is a single type na boss. 100%. One class is there, 1. Array, type means class count. Classes, this one. Next, method counters, line counter, branch counters. Branch counters. Array, branch means if conditions, Rabab. Branch means if condition, right? If condition, if else kind of branches are there. Branch conditions are 67 points only. How many covered are? 11. Missed how many are? 4 are. Total how many guys? 12. Total. Array, if and else and its internal instructions. If and else and its internal condition instructions, Ra Babu. Maybe you can check like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Here else part. Branches wise it is talking, guys. Okay, branches wise it is talking. Understanding my statement? Array, lot of reports we can generate, Ranayana. Lot of reports we can worry about. Right. Where is my code coverage, Rama? Here. Understanding my statement, guys? Instruction counters. Instructions counter. 30 instructions are there, 31. Line counters. 6 lines are there, 6 lines are executed. Come on. Every counter it is getting or not, guys? Complexity. Complexity. Complexity is the combination of branches and code, guys. Okay. Complexity is the combination of this one. 3 and 1. 4 complexities are there, 3, 1. It's like code and branches together. Code and branches together is called complexity. Okay. And this is show projects. Only projects will be shown. Next, show projects roots. Projects roots. Are how to look at the things, guys. Show types. Only class names will be shown. Show packages. Only packages will be shown. Show projects. Projects will be shown. Array, in detailed report, you can get it. In detailed report, you can get it. And here you can see history also. History. First, when I done execution first time, this is the story. Second time, this is the story. Third time, this is the story. Fourth time, this is the story. Understanding? I think top, bottom to top it seems. 11, 48, 49, 51, 54. I think you got the clarity, guys. Come on. I think you got the clarity, my dear. You enjoyed this one? Okay. I'll give the screenshot of this, boss. I hope you understood the need of code coverage. Understood the need of code coverage. That is my agenda, boss. Need of code coverage. Very interesting tool or not? Very interesting tool or not? Right, guys. Fine. Thank you, guys. Yeah, thank you, guys. Abhishek. If you test controller class, indirectly testing service and DAO classes. If you test service class, indirectly you are testing DAO class. Is that clear? Okay, guys. IT or non-IT, Raz, your project should be in IT only. Your project should be in IT only. Thank you, guys. Have a nice time. I'll try to ask my people to upload this session. Understanding? Thank you. Have a nice time. We'll meet tomorrow at your regular time.